Spider-Man Kevin here again. We're going to talk about the Wii. Ta-da! Here it is. A little tiny brick. It weighs about 3 to 4 pounds. Really nice, small, compact design. On the Wii webpage, they say it's about the size of a stack of 3 CDs cases, but I beg to differ. Because here I have 4. Now look. See? 4. See that? Oh, look. I just stack up 3. Yeah, it's not 3. It's more like 4. But oh well. Like it's a big deal. Let's start with the back of this console. You can't tell, but this console, this Wii, my personal Wii, has been soft modded. But there's no visual signs of this soft modding, but it's been soft modded. In the back we have 2 USB ports, which can be used for thumb drives. If you have it soft modded, you can use thumb drives. The Wii Speak device plugs into here. You can use USB keyboards. Not a lot of people know that, but you can use USB keyboards. Up next, we have a fan here. It uses similar outtake-intake cooling system as the GameCube. Of course, the GameCube had one on each side, and then air would go straight through. I thought it was a really great idea for cooling, but this is kind of similar. And since most of the time it's in the base like this, it's still pumping and exiting air. Very, very good cooling strategy, especially when you bring the case size down and you compact everything together. You want a really nice cooling to work with that. Inside here, we have a Power PC, which they call the Broadway, which is a 90 nanometer processor. Runs at 729 megahertz, which is slow compared to the other 2 game consoles. But this isn't as powerful, but it's not meant to be a powerful graphics. It's meant to be a device to get in everybody's homes, to be affordable, and it's meant for the casual gamer or whatever. But there you go. It's got 88 megabytes of memory. It's got 512 flash memory, which I wish was bigger, because you run out of that flash memory really fast. Alright, coming on the bottom side here, some rubber feet set on. I like to have my Wii set like this. Oops, which would be like this with these rubber feet on the bottom set. This side is your GameCube side. It has the slots for the GameCube cards. Here we have GameCube controller ports. Usually there's some white panels that come back up here. I just took all the panels off since I play a lot of GameCube stuff, and I usually have my GameCube cards in there all the time. And the front here is the slot loading, which I thought was really, really smart. There's nothing there to break off. You can't eject your thing, and the little kids, this is a family console, and kids are going to be using this. I just think that the slot loading is a lot better. Of course, the slot loading can malfunction, but it hasn't so far, and I haven't read a lot about it malfunctioning for people. So I think that's a pretty good idea. It's pretty safe that way. Underneath it is the SD card slot, which SD cards is a pretty standard media, pretty cheap. Lots of different devices use them. And this is the key to the homebrew on the Wii. If the Wii didn't have this, homebrew would not be possible. And there's a lot of great homebrew. Doom and Quake and Media Player. And I think there's going to be a lot more interesting stuff. There's a really cool dungeon RPG. Some really neat stuff on the way. And I believe we got the buttons here. We got the power button, which has three different modes of operation. There's the green light, which is on, the yellow light, which is standby, and red light, which is off. And one thing you can't see is this has got Bluetooth, which is how it communicates with its wireless devices. You know, a lot of people think, oh, it's got the sensor bar, and it's doing all the communicating to the sensor bar. It's not. It's actually using Bluetooth, and the sensor bar is just basically for pointing to know where in free space what you're pointing at. Probably get more into that when we talk about the remotes. And of course, you know, the sensor bar hooks up here, which I forgot to talk about earlier, the power. And down here is a nice smaller video plug of the one on the GameCube. I know quite a few people where the GameCube fell off, and then that huge plug broke with all those little pins, and yeah, it's a pain. So this is a much better design than the GameCube. Improved. I mean, this thing's built to last, built not to break. I don't want to drop it, but I imagine it could probably survive a couple drops. And that really concludes it. Oh, there's this red button here. This is for syncing up the remotes, and I've only had to sync my remotes once, but you know, some people have to maybe sync them again, or if you bring your remote over to somebody's house. And I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about. I like this console. May not be the graphically most powerful, but it's definitely an interesting device, and hopefully we'll get some more interesting third-party software down the road. So thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, leave them below. Please subscribe. Have a nice day. Rock on.